What is up, you guys? It is me, Tanishia, and I am back with another video. Hey, girl. Hey. Now, as you can see here, I already have my wig on, which means we ain't playing no games with this video. Okay. We are getting straight into it. As you can see, this wig is really, really nice, really, really cute. I'm going to go into full detail of what I do when it comes to this wig. So this is Luvme Hair's PreMax wig, 360 HD lace, supernatural hairline, invisible drawstring, water wave texture, free part human hair wig. This wig is in a 22 inch. And when I say she is beautiful, she is beautiful. This is what a Party Max or PreMax, however, 360 wig looks. You get lace all the way around the perimeter of your wig, like so. These are the invisible drawstrings that they are speaking of. This wig is meant to be able to be pulled up into a ponytail, updo, side do, whatever you want to do it. This wig is a 360, but as far as the parting space goes, I think this may be about 6 inches, maybe 5, but I'm gonna just say 6 inches for good measure. This is how much you get at the top. Again, these invisible drawstrings right here are meant to be pulled when we get ready to put this wig on and pull her up into a ponytail. What I am going to do though is shampoo her, because I want to see what the full curl looks like. You shampoo a curly hair wig the same way that you would shampoo your hair, except for all the scrubbing. You just rub down, wet it first, put your shampoo on, rub down, get you a Denman brush, brush through it, let it dry. I'm going to let her air dry, and then we're going to come back after I get done, because I will not show how I shampoo the wigs. I do have a video on that on my channel as well, so go make sure you look for that. But I am going to go shampoo her now so we can get back to it and see what this wig is giving after she has been shampooed. So the wig has been washed. I am going to let her air dry out here in the sun, because I don't want to blow dry her and mess up all her curls. But I did shampoo and condition this hair. This is what everything looks like in natural lighting. Right here, you see the lace is almost invisible, so that is a plus. Get into this hairline. It looks really, 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 really natural. These curls are beautiful, but we are going to leave her out here for a little bit because it is really, really hot outside today, which it is perfect weather for her to dry and look good. And we will be back when she has fully dried, or dried as much as possible. It shouldn't take too long. And then I'll show you guys what she's looked like when she is fully all the way dry. So this is what she looks like after she has dried. This looks so much better. This is what the water wave is giving. As you can see, a little bit of the sunlight is hitting it, and this is what the natural color and natural texture looks like. I have not put any products on this hair outside of shampoo and conditioner. I didn't even put any leave-in conditioner, because I simply like my wigs to look natural, especially my curly hair wigs. I know a lot of people like their wigs to look shiny and juicy. No, sometimes, especially with a texture like this, I just want it to look natural, just like real hair. So that's why I don't put any products in a wig like this. I don't feel as though she needs it, and I'm just simply not gonna do it. So now I am going to be putting on my wig. I will not be doing a ball cap today. Just a simple wig. It's 100 degrees outside. A ball cap ain't gonna do nothing but make us sweat. And we don't want to sweat too much. We already got a little bit of a glisten coming. So why just have pouring down wet, especially when we are going to be using a glueless spray to hold her down. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead, put her on. I'm going to adjust my adjustable band that I do have inside of this wig. Just a little razzle dazzle before I actually start pulling it back, so I know how tight I want it to be on my head. I put it to the max tightness that I could take so that it won't slip and slide. Even though I'm using a glueless spray, it does get hot outside, like I said, and that does not always help when it comes to this kind of wig, because she's glueless and we don't want to use a lot of glues and all that messy stuff. So that is my reasoning for that. But get into how she looks on my head without me even having to glue anything down. Now I will say the lace is lacing a little bit. Even when I get into that sunlight, that little peak of sunlight, you can see that it's doing what it's supposed to do. And when we get ready to spray this spray on here, it's gonna maximize. No tint, no makeup, no anything. Yeah. So get into this. This is a 22. It's not really, it's long. It's long. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is long. It is supposed to be long. That's the whole purpose of this. To me, it's not too long. Long for me is going all the way to my butt. This is, it's long. I just leave it that way. It's long. It's really full, really soft, even after I shampooed it. I did go in, I will tell you guys, I did go in and use the Luvme Hair Renewal Kit to shampoo this hair. But enough about that. We are going to get into the next steps of this, because these good flexy drawstrings have to be pulled, sis. They definitely have to be pulled so that when we get ready to pull this up in a ponytail later, it's looking like it's supposed to be looking. So not too much on the attire. As you can see, I'm comfy at home. But what we are going to do now, as you can see, the hair is a little bit crazy in the front. Before we actually put this on, we're going to take our hot comb and we're going to push these edges back just a little bit. Again, I am still using no product on this hair. And I'm going to make sure that none of the edges are going up under my lace. So when I get ready to use my glueless spray, it's not in the way and I don't have to worry about trying to get it out after it's stuck to my head. But y'all can't even see the lace. The lace is lacing real good. I'm happy about this. But we're going to keep doing that throughout this whole entire hairline. You see those little bitty hairs? Sometimes you just have to pull them out if they don't want to act right. Be careful with your lace too, because you don't want your lace to fold back as you're doing it with the heat. So make sure you're holding your lace but your hands aren't in the way, and just keep pushing that back all across your hairline. If you do not have a hot comb, an electric hot comb, I do suggest investing in one. They are about $20. They aren't much, but I know with this kind of economy, it's hard to get things that we don't have and we kind of want or need. So if you don't have this, you can get you a little bit of mousse and do the same thing. But before you install your wig, wait till it fully dries to actually put it on your head. Or when you get ready to shampoo it, comb it back away from the hairline, mousse it back and let it stay back like that. And then you can go back in and style it any way you like. But this is what we have as far as pushing the hairline back. This is what we have as far as the lace blending. Still no products on it. And this is natural sunlight. I'm in the window, natural sunlight. Also, I want to add, when you get ready to put your wig on, make sure these straps right here are on the outside and you're holding your band down and making sure these are out of the way before you put them on, because you need these on the outside until you get ready to stretch them, I guess pull them in the back to make the back of the hairline scrunch up a little bit so it can give that illusion of no lace back here. I'm not going to cut this lace off, but if you wanted to, as you can see right here, there's a line where the hairline starts. If you want to cut this extra lace off, you can get as close as to right here. I typically do that, but I don't know where my scissors are at this point in time. Now, I will say with this part right here, I did cut this C-shaped parting around my ears because it was going a little bit over my ears and I didn't like that. So I just put it on my head, marked it to where the lace was covering on my ears, and pulled that hair down, held it, and cut around that area so that I can get this C shape around my ear. So now I am ready to put her back on. I'm gonna flip this part inside out so that she is not in the way and I'm not folding any unnecessary hair up under my lace. Put this on again. Now, granted, you do not have to be as extra as me, but if you want your wigs to look like mine, these are the steps that I take to do so. So make sure everything is adjusted. Your band isn't slipping and sliding under there. Again, pull that back just like that so we can get into the glueless spray. But I will show you guys without the spray first how it looks when you pull it up. The only thing is, if you do not have any hair, because this wig does have combs that you can actually put into your hair like this. So I'm sliding the combs into my locks, which I don't typically like to do because my locks are still baby locks and they can come apart. But we are gonna do that for the sake of this video so I can show you guys. But if you wanted to leave it glueless, this is what you would get. This is no glue, no anything. I haven't even pulled the back yet. So if I wanted to just slip my comb in there like this and then pull my strings that I told y'all to leave out. If we pull that, we get that scrunchy effect. I'm gonna pull both sides. And be careful because it can be a little fragile. And then you take it, you take both of them, you tuck it right up under this comb area. Just like this so they cannot be seen. Rub that down and boom. This is what we have in the back. This is what the back would look like if we were to pull this up. This is what the hair would look like in real time if we were to do a high messy bun. Trying to see if I can find a hair bow. Make sure that is pulled down just a little bit. Let me go find the hair bow and I'll be back. So I'm back with my bow, my big bow right here. We're gonna go back into putting this up in a ponytail. I'm gonna do a messy bun because I like messy buns, especially with curly hair. I think they're cute. A messy bun kind of look. Make sure that my edges are pulled down. Make sure my wig is pulled up a little bit. The combs are still in my hair. But this is what it'll look like if you choose, not to glue it down. All the way around. This is what it looks like. Hi, messy bun. Look. Cute, 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 cute. Let's get this glue. So this is the glue that we will be using today. This is the Lace Bond. This is Kiss's Lace Bond Adhesive Spray. This is the 20 times hold, the level 9. I like this one because it is fast drying, no buildup residue, water and sweat proof resistant. So when we are out here fighting for our lives in this heat, we don't have to worry about sweating just a little razzle dazzle and this coming off. And I will say, I am living proof that you can sweat and you will still have to pull and tug to get this off. I wore this one time to a concert, had an anxiety attack, was sweating like crazy. She did not come off until I pulled her off. Wig was still intact and I was on the ground, passed out. So I'm living proof when it comes to this stuff. Listen to me when I tell you this stuff works. I did get this from my local beauty supply store, but I do know that I have seen, I don't know if this can is this big, but I have seen this sold and advertised on the TikTok shop as well as Amazon. So make sure you go to your beauty supply store first so you can get it expeditiously. But if you cannot find it at your local beauty supply store, check out TikTok, check out Amazon, see which one has it for the cheapest, and make sure you go get this spray. Now, the way that I do this is I peel my cap back just a little bit. You gotta peel your top back, peel that girl back. Make sure your forehead is clean, a little razzle dazzle. If you have any oils or anything up here, make sure you get that off because you want it to be sticky. And the only way that you're not gonna get that extra no residue kind of feel is if you don't have anything up there. I don't have anything up here. I don't typically put makeup on my forehead. I just do it on this part of my face. So I spray it on my finger and then I put it up here. Sometimes I do spray it on, but because I've been using it and it does have that little stuff around it, if I spray it like this, it's no telling where it will go. That scares me. I don't like things that's unpredictable. See, we're just gonna, I spray it on my finger, rub it on really, really good. Wait till it gets sticky and tacky before you get ready to pull your wig down. You can do a couple of layers of this, just like this. Ooh, 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 ooh. And like it says, it is fast drying, so it doesn't take long for it to get dry up on this shiny forehead of mine. So I'm gonna let this dry for a couple of minutes, come back and pull this lace down. All right, she is tacky, so let's do it just like this. Put her down in there, just like that. Press her down just a little bit. Make sure no hair is going up under your lace. It's hard for me to do it while I'm doing it in the camera. I don't have a mirror right here right now. So we're just gonna fight through the cheating. Okay. Don't pull your lace too tight because you don't want that ripple effect in it. And if you do have a little bit of extra up here, you can go back in. I'll show you how to fix that in a second before we actually go and put a band on it and let it rest for a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, this stuff is holding in the spots that it's sticking in. I didn't put a lot right here, but we're gonna add a little bit more right here. To this side and to this side. Because I didn't put it right here, I just put it in this main area. I had to go grab my little mirror so I can see what I'm doing over here. But now, to go into those areas that we need to pre-touch, what I do is I take my comb, I lift up where I missed those spots at, put that on there just like this. I should have let that get tacky. So I'm gonna let that get tacky before we actually put that back down in there. Add a couple of more layers because the front is the most important part of this whole entire ordeal. If your front is sticking up, it just ruins the look. Nobody care about the sides because you can always cover that up. But if your front is sticking up, just consider yourself done. Just consider yourself done. But after she is glued down, like y'all see right here, what lace? Can't find it right there. And I didn't even tint the lace part of it. I left it exactly how it was. Now, if I get all of this down in there and then I didn't still see a little bit of light spots, I will put a little bit of makeup on it just to get it to blend. But as you can see, it's just easily melting right in there. So we may not even need any makeup at all. And be careful. So one thing I do like to do too, as you can see right here, you see my hair getting stuck in there. I like to comb those out because I don't like for my hair to be stuck down to where you can tell it's a wig. So I kind of comb that out of there while it is still semi wet, so that when I get ready to take my band off and do everything, I don't have to fight with it after it is dry, and I don't have to worry about losing any extra hair or any hair that I don't want to lose, especially in the front part, so it doesn't go bald. And that's it. That's all. Just keep doing this to those spots that we need to touch up. Turn your head to the side and you can see light spots. That means you're missing a little bit, razzle dazzle, sticking down. So go ahead and go in, add a little bit in there so that it is just melted away. So this is how she looks. I have not put a band on it. I have not put a band on it at all. But this is really how she looks. Get into it in the sunlight. Looks very, very natural. Very pure, pretty. Very real. My forehead is a little bit shiny because of the spray. But all in all, this is what we have. This is behind the sunlight, not directly in the sunlight. You can still see like a little line or whatever, but if you wanted to put some makeup on it, that would be okay to just blend that a little bit more. But all in all, I will say, given that it's a 360 and you can do just about anything in her, this is definitely a great wig, great idea. 360 wigs are perfect. As you can see, I look like I'm about to go work out or do something, but not gonna do anything. But this is a great wig for everyday wear. If you are a gym girly, if you are just going to work, you're going on vacation, between Luvme Hair and this Kiss Spray, a win is a win. Again, she also looks good down. You can part her in any way in this section in the front. and you get scalp. I didn't even put on a wig cap. Y'all remember that? I did not put on a single wig cap to get my scalp to look like this at all. So that is very, very good. Long, pretty, luscious curls. If you wanted to go in and put a little bit of products on there, you could, and she would look phenomenal as well. It doesn't matter either way it goes. She's gonna look great. She's gonna be bomb, and you can put her in a ponytail without gluing it to the back of your neck. Luvme Hair really did their thing with this one. Again, this is Luvme Hair's PreMax 360 degree HD lace wig with the supernatural hairline, Invisi Drawstring Cap. This is a water wave free part human hair wig, pre-cut, pre-everything, so you don't have to do it. Besides install it. Installation is important. This is a 22-inch. If you like this wig, make sure you go to my description box, click the link to that, or you can look in the comments. I usually pin a comment with the links to it. If the links do not work, please let me know, as a lot of you ladies have in the before. Let me know and I will be sure to look at it and fix it, because sometimes we do have a little bit of trouble with the links. If you do click the link and it takes you to a bit.ly website and it doesn't say sorry, something went wrong, it just brings you to a bit.ly link website. Look at the bottom of it. It'll ask you to click to send you to the destination. Click that button and it'll send you straight to the Luvme Hair website. This is not a scam. If you see my face, you see my voice, you see me pick up this box right here, this is the real thing. If you put in coupon code Tanishia and it does not work, you are on the wrong site, my love. Make sure you always look to see if any video with my face on it is coming from my name or the actual Luvme Hair website. If you get it from anywhere else, it is a scam. It is a scam. Do not get scammed by these scammers. If you really want to be sure, if you see it on another social media site that is not YouTube, but it does have my face on it, look for either my name posting it with a paid partnership, or if they have tagged me in it, come straight to my YouTube channel like you are now and see if you see this wig on there. If you see this wig, just come on in the video, click it and go to the link from there. Scams are out there. I do not want you ladies to be scammed at all. Okay? Okay. Now, with that being said, that is it. That is all from me. I will be going to enjoy this luscious hair that I just glued to my head. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.